in the video, you see one cop, but it's another police cruiser that just pulled up. But that cop right there that's walking away, that's the actual cop that shot Mike. But he comes back over there in a minute. I started recording on my balcony. That's the first video that I have, which is before the yellow tape was put up.
I ran out the door, and I ain't even had no shoes on, socks on. When we got to the scene, they was just putting the tape up around him.
Like shit, I'm hitting that man, I'm hitting, but he kept shooting.
I can't even describe how it felt just looking at him laying there. It's constantly blood just running from his body to the side of the street. And I think really they should have covered him up at that time, because his grandmama looking at him and kids looking at him, you know, it's a dead kid.
Believe it was one of his relatives ran over and tried to see who it was, and the first cop, St. Louis County cop, I believe, ran to him and told him to get away. This is a crime scene. You can't be here. And it was not pretty. They had no sympathy. It just seemed like they had no sympathy. They had these blank expressions on their face.
Until the medical examiner gets there to do their investigation, that body should not move. The crime scene is the crime scene one time. That's it. One time. You get one shot to do this. Once that body is moved, you've tampered with evidence.
No, I never seen a dead body like that. And it kind of weirded me out because I seen his brains and stuff like that on the ground. And to just see him the day before and to see him the next day dead, it was kind of like unreal. The people was just hollering like, cover them up as kids and stuff out here. And at first they wasn't, you know, paying them no attention.
But people start coming, they start coming, and they start coming, and as long as they let him lay there, surely more people came. Why are you letting him lay there like that? This is a crime scene. The tension was so high, so thick you can cut it with a knife.
And I just heard somebody say, kill the police, and I was like, oh my God.
We had a set of gunshots, maybe 2 shots, pow, pow. And then you have these extra sets of shots to go off. So now they go get their riot gear and their assault rifles. So now we feeling like, wait, hold on, you know, are we safe?
You know, and they bringing out dogs. They got their dogs barking at us, we done done something.
You know, you want to get these things taken care of as quickly as possible. But when these guys arrive on scene, the investigators, the other policemen, they called for a code 1000. They're calling for 25 extra units plus 5 supervisors. So 30 extra people are being asked to control that crime scene because of all the chaos that's ensuing. Their investigation wasn't able to start for over an hour because they had to try to maintain the scene, spread that crime scene tape back out to try to get some calm to the area so they could actually investigate the shooting death of Mr. Brown.
This was a police shooting, and I know he had no weapon on him. So therefore, in this situation, you kind of figure out they trying to either plant something on him or trying to get their game plan together. So I think that's why everybody stood out there.
And then finally, one of the officers went and got a white sheet, and put it over him.
He had a pool of blood in front of him, a trail of blood. It was bead red when I got outside. By the time he was gone, it was black.
And he laid there, then they for 4 hours.
That moment, it just really kind of like eating me up. That image it just stuck in my mind. It just definitely stuck in my mind each and every day now.
The firemen came and washed the ground in between the cracks. His blood was still there. Even when all the cameras are gone, and it's still that mark on the ground.